Hey everybody, welcome to Camping with Steve. I'm going to camp in the woods today behind a coffee and donut shop. Canadian viewers will recognize this place. And the US viewers that don't know what it is, it's similar to Dunkin' Donuts, but we're not going to get into that comparison today. We're just going to slip into the woods right behind the drive-thru there. Looks like the drive-thru is open 24/7, so there will be traffic coming by. As far as the inside part, they usually close that around 11, midnight, something like that. But it is nice to have that close by, in case, I'd say politely, brown. But I'm going to get into these woods before another car drives by. For hammock camping, you really have to choose your trees specifically. I'm a little close to the drive-thru here, but those are the trees that line up best for the distance that I hammock. And it'll be dark in a couple of hours, so I just have to lay low a little bit here. I think this should work fine. If there were more leaves on the trees, I'd be happier, but it's a little late in the season. There's a couple trees here that should work, I hope. They're claiming it might rain soon, so I really want to get this just set up so I can keep out of the rain if necessary. And one of the first things I'll do, I'm just going to walk up there in the daylight and just kind of see what it looks like, obviously, before I get too entrenched here. And from here, the drive-thru is right there. And I'm just getting my composure here, catching my breath. And it is muggy today. It's not very cold, but it's certainly humid. It probably should be okay. Most people are focused on getting your order from the drive-thru, not looking beside it, right? Way too many people just pulled up so casually, walk into the woods like nothing's happening. It's a little bit visible from down there, but nothing too bad. The sun will be going down in a couple of hours, and everything will be nice and dark. You won't see a thing. You know, just gotta stay still. Their vision is based on movement. That's a very popular drive-thru. So anyway, today's Step 2 was proudly sponsored by viewers like you. It's a Trailer Park Boys themed one, a documentary of those guys of Nova Scotia. And I'm out in Nova Scotia right now. This one's Bubbles Orange Tabby. Yeah, because a cough in the middle of the woods is so much stealthier than the sound of a cracking beverage in the woods. You can taste the orange. Can't taste any tabby. That's good. And oh, I hope the police don't come through this drive-thru to get coffee. Could pose an issue. And there's some rain beginning, so I'm just going to get my backpack and stuff kind of underneath it here. I'm going to get the meal started because it's going to take a long time to cook. I'll tell you more about that as soon as I get this stuff tucked away. It's been really dry here all summer. There were fire bans galore. They've taken those off, but it's still really dry. So I don't want to use so much as a camp stove. There's all these dry leaves around. And sometimes when I've used camp stoves and fires, there's been some minor explosions and fire shoots out here and there. We don't want a problem like that to occur. So I'm using hand warmers to warm up some pre-cooked meat. We got a whole bunch of hand warmers. They claim to get to 150 some odd, 158 Fahrenheit. Now, I'll use that to warm up this pre-cooked convenience Mexican style chicken. Tinga, I don't know. All I know is it is pre-cooked. It's in a little pouch, and this on its own would be safe to eat cold because it's already cooked. It's been nice and refrigerated. So I'm gonna throw this into a small cooler with a ton of hand warmers. Then we'll be having some chicken tacos tonight. These little things, oxygen powered, they heat right up. It's basically just rust and maybe a little salt in there or something. It interacts with the oxygen. It starts to rust really fast. That gives off the heat that we'll need to make this meal delicious, because I want a warm, moist taco tonight. Perfect. This little insulated bag is loaded with these hand warmers and the pre-cooked chicken. And I'm going to throw in a can of this Mexican corn medley, just to try and heat that up a little bit too. It's not going to get hot enough to make the can explode, but if you're cooking this way, you don't want to shut it like completely. It needs the oxygen to flow through. But I experimented with this last time. I was filming this exact same video, kind of, on the other side of the road, and they wouldn't stop playing that loud copyrighted music, which YouTube will shut the video down and give you a copyright strike. So I had to come back and try it again. But last time, yeah, these hand warmers actually warmed it up really good. So I know this should work, and I spared no expense on putting a lot of them in there. It's getting a little bit darker, and I'm going to get up while this food cooks right there. And I'll pick up a little bit of garbage, because it is alongside of drive-through, and there's some no good necks out there. They're throwing their empties and garbage right over the edge of this hill here. And fortunately, there's garbage cans right up there, so we're just going to take care of that. Wait for things to dim down a bit and get a little bit stealthier and darker. I'm not going to be able to clean all this up, but I'm going to make a dent. I'm going to see what time that lobby's open until at this Tim Hortons. I don't see a sign on the door with the hours, so it actually might be open 24/7. Sometimes they like to close at 11, and I hate prime numbers. They look so abrasive. You can't even divide them by anything. Okay, let's go. Something's going down. I get a little paranoid sometimes, but it did take me a few years to realize the police aren't going to come pulling up on a stealth camping situation with their sirens going. They normally just send an outreach crew or something. So fortunately, we haven't had any of those issues yet. Okay, yeah, those were the heavies. Police are very busy, of course, so they don't just sit in a coffee shop, thankfully. Yeah, the heart's pounding a mile an hour here. Whew. Okay. That rain in the forecast never came, so we're doing great so far. Oh, I think it's going to rain. As far as rain and storms, the hammock really is a great thing. It keeps all the rain off you and your gear, and you just kind of hang out underneath of it, staying as cozy as you possibly can. And the rain is great because that gets on people's windows and windshields, so they can't even see out their windows really good right now. The rain is going to make things so much easier for me in some ways.
This holiday season, a splash of vanilla is that little McCormick magic that creates moments that everyone will remember, making the holidays memorable for over 135 years. McCormick.
Nature's Bounty provides relief from common menopause symptoms in just one small pill per day.
Got it.
Choose to feel it. The Mazda CX-5, engineered to give you effortless control.
Hey, it's me, your very dry skin. CeraVe Intensive Moisturizing Lotion with hydrourea and 3 essential ceramide.
It is so cozy underneath of this thing. There's pretty much one angle there. The people are lined up. Their headlights are pointing right underneath.